All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So we're on the last day of investigation for episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. And so at the end of last stream, after we got offline, Liam and Amana both had some very interesting theories. So we thought we'd take the first, few minutes to discuss some of the wild theories going around here. What do you guys think?
100% totally true theories that we used to win. Lieber, you go first.
Okay. Alright. So, we found out that... this is where me missing the first day of this case is coming into it being an issue. So, the victim, who was Jack Hammer, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, we found out that Jack Hammer was actually the one in the Steel Samurai costume.
Yes.
Right? It's a big revelation. Is a fact, is not part of my it is part of my conspiracy theory, but it's relevant, but it's true. So I want to say that's what's happening.
Yes.
So I think basically we talked about how we think that really the person who killed Jack Hammer was really going for Will Powers, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
More facts, now we're getting into the galaxy brain shit. I think that Jack Hammer was trying to show the producers and the producer and the director, like, hey guys, I think I would be a better Steel Samurai. So he was showing off, and then he what did I say? He got crushed by the monkey breaking, the Mr. Monkey, and they covered it up because by stabbing his dead body, his dead crushed body, because they didn't want to deal with a liability lawsuit or his family getting after the studio for negligence.
I mean, my big question with that is, what the hell did Cody Hackins watch?
I don't know.
Good television.
He just dissociated for a bit and decided, oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, that's a theory.
That's a good one, Squidward. So, this is where I'm paranoid about everything, right? Okay. So check this out. I've graduated from the College of Blue's Clues, and I'm paranoid about everything, okay? So I said after the stream that I personally think it's Dee Vasquez, because now that we know that it could have only been somebody in Studio 2, and she was being all suspicious and whatnot. And when we first went to go snoop around and stuff, there were noises coming out of one of the trailers that we couldn't get in because it was locked. We had to go get the key, and when we opened the door, it was her side of that trailer, and I'm like, what's she doing in there? At first I thought she was having a hot makeout session with someone, because that's what you do in Hollywood. But I was wrong. She was not having a hot makeout session with people. She was indeed by herself, and I believe because the Steel Samurai outfit is missing right now, I think she was hiding it in a closet or under the floorboards, or I don't know what people do. But she was trying to hide it.
2 days later?
At the door, she's just smoking. Yes!
She was just leaving it there.
She was stuck in there for 2 days. Yeah, she's stuck in the room for 2 days. She had to let it simmer.
She just decided, you know what? I should probably put this away.
Yeah. 2 days later, she put it away. And then she was all oh yeah, by the way, we couldn't go in there because the monkey statue went down. But Cody was like, yo, fam, why is the monkey statue down? It wasn't down when I was there. So I'm like, okay. And then I thought that he had broke, like, the Steel Samurai, whoever was in there, they were, like, breaking the statue with the spear. But then I was like, that can't be, because the spear was duct taped before the statue went down, I think. So I don't know what's happening.
I'm still not entirely sure, even if it was intact, that you could take down an entire statue with a spear.
But see,
Not with that
go back to
attitude.
my theory. Go back to my theory, and that's why they're covering all this shit up, is because they weren't keeping up the maintenance of Mr. Monkey, and it was a liability.
I don't want lawsuit for vandalism, and instead it turned into murder.
I love how this has become this started out as an intentional murder trial, and with this liability thing, it's like, it's murder so that they don't have to pay money.
Yeah.
This is like the saddest motive for murder.
And also, they're totally bribing Cody with ultra super premium.
That's right, I forgot.
Cards, so he wouldn't talk, and that's why he was being all vague and stuff.
Alright,
He was trading cards.
should we do this day of investigation and see if that changes anyone's mind?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's right, because to actually, like, bring anybody up to speed on things that are actually happening in real, we have basically, like, now that we've had this revelation about Jack Hammer being in the costume, we gotta figure out what the hell happened.
Yeah.
Or else, like, we're boned.
So basically, our two things to do today is, one, figure out what the hell the motive was for him to steal the Steel Samurai costume, and two, who the fuck murdered him. Which I'd like to point out, I think both of those things people could actually write an entire book off of, and I've just been told to do it in less than 24 hours. So,
Damn.
all right, October 19th, 3:27 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Oh, Maya's back.
Oh my god, it's
Maya's
me.
back. Get you, the child.
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Huh? Maya.
So, what happened?
Well,
I've been checked out for the last 3 days.
yeah. Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Yeah, fun to that.
Initial trial? What's that?
I don't know why they give us, like, this information so late in. We're, like, halfway through the game, and they're like, you know what, this trial system's completely new.
We don't go to law school. How are we gonna know?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. Imagine being, like, 3 years through your, like, 7 years of law school, and all of a sudden they just changed the entire court system.
God damn it. I would cry.
Now you know why Phoenix doesn't know any law.
Yeah, that's it.
They had
What's the law?
They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Let's talk to Maya. I've missed you. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
Because YOLO.
What, you mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah!
But Mr. Hammer was the
Out.
victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we're trying to figure out, my dude.
That's what we have to find out.
Same.
To be fair, she hasn't been around for any of this, so all of a sudden we're like, yeah, you know, like, all of a sudden, you know, like, Hammer was in the suit, and,
Yeah, she's getting everything all of a sudden just dumping on her.
It's a lot to
What
take
happened with the director's testimony?
well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. You know that whole thing about eating too much pineapple before stream? Yeah, that happened again.
Good fucking lord.
Again? has been killed.
I love pineapple.
Huh?
Yes.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is.
I appreciate it, Maya, because now, I mean, why? I didn't even need to explain anything.
I
We didn't
know.
need to explain anything.
Right.
We're just talking about it. What?
Was Maya always this excitable?
Yes.
Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. That's really convenient.
Right.
Yes,
Helpful. Thanks. Maybe we should go talk to WP?
WP. Powers, right. I love how she's just like,
it's in your slang.
she's just completely blacked out for the last, 48 hours. She's like, yeah, okay, this is good.
Normal, fun, cool.
October 19th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh,
Ugu.
thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, the one, only one day left. Jesus, I don't know where I thought that sentence was going, but it was not where
The
my
one
mouth
and only.
wanted. Let's make it count.
I don't think he can do much of anything, but yeah, let's make it count.
Yeah. No, there's not really anything I can do to help. Just lays around, talk to my chest.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Poor Maya. Please, this is no laughing matter.
Yeah, she's real chill about this. I don't understand.
To be fair, Maya is me in 95% of situations. Just this whole, I don't know what I'm doing here, but you know what? I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? Well, she's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. This one's too much.
A genius?
Yeah, she's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. 5 years. They can count. Right or wrong, nobody dares tells her different these days.
Why is that?
We don't want to lose our jobs. Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and she made it shine. Like Pokemon. Oh, and
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. We owe her our lives. There's a blood pact. Secret cult. Scientology. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
We signed in our contracts that if she was about to die, we would have to give her our organs. It's fine.
Same. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Other than the fact that he has the world's stupidest name?
Oh yeah, he has the world's stupidest name. He used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye, ironically.
Well, we know it wasn't him himself.
Yeah, she brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now, everyone knows the name Salmonella. Because it's a disease, and nobody wants it. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
He would sweat too much.
Oof.
An entire ocean.
Oh.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? Then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
You know, like Lindsay Lohan. Oh.
She only comes back when there's, like, more drugs. I don't know, man.
When there's more mean girls.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. Ironic that I replaced him, right? But he just stopped taking on big roles. Like Eddie Murphy. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that?
With his eyes.
I was really looking forward to a sequel to The Samurai Summer. Samurai Summer.
Simmer on that. Alright, he just gave up being a star 5 years ago. It's fine, it is what it is, YOLO. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago? Okay, apparently I can't ask him about that.
My theory is falling apart. On the other hand.
Wink wong.
I'm gonna show him this because I think it'd be cute. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What was that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life.
These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Things like this really makes me think. I mean, so much to these kids. Wait, I mean so much to these kids, you know? Sniff.
Alright, well, apparently we're not going to talk about 5 years ago, so I guess we'll go to the studio. And talk to the world's biggest gossip. So you know what? Maybe we can get her to talk.
No,
Cameron's her favorite, too.
Take a drink
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
October 19th.
Time to be angry and
Global Studios, main gate.
I'm ready.
It's okay, she's not talking to us.
That's fine with me. That's less for me to do. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this.
Are we gonna annoy her to death?
I think so. Nick, I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station. If we wanted.
Oh my god. We're gonna attack with food.
You eat, you die.
Wow, she's that serious about her day.
Whew, she's alive.
I mean, mood.
I would hope so.
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Yeah. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. She did it.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. He treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Not something I needed to know.
Ew. Anyway.
Every time. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? I'll tell you.
I don't think you're ready for that.
At 17, you should probably already know, but you know what? Mia can tell you that one.
He did it to Phoenix. Yeah, anyway.
Let's not have that
doesn't
talk.
make any sense, does it, Nick?
No. No, it doesn't, Maya.
He's
Let's
trying to really
Not have this conversation. About Mr. Hammer.
Arg. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag a star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
Yeah, made her mad. Me, whippersnapper, my poor old my poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Okay. Well. Let's go see what we can find out here. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. You know, we were there. Mr. Hammer put on his Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why?
to audition.
I wonder if someone called him, like the director or producer.
I don't know. Seems legit to me. Let's look at Studio 2.
Come into my office. We're gonna have a talk
October
about
19th,
your career.
Studio 2 entrance.
Okay, I had to confirm. I was like, am I her? Hey, Nick, it's
Yeah,
Miss
you are.
Vasquez. Hello?
She's nice to talk to again today.
Hello.
That spells hello.
Nope, yeah, well, she's...
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently. Let's have a chat.
Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Perhaps you didn't hear me. I am watching the clouds.
That's not important.
I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear. Why don't we ask her more stuff?
Right.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. Great, good job. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
Oh wow.
You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it.
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella.
If you must talk about that, man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. The clouds, they bore me now.
What?
By yourselves. Oh, nope. She
Oh.
wants us to go in there by ourselves. Go
Oh
away.
dear. Alright, let's see if there's anything new to get for evidence here, because... A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license. Oh yeah.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this!
You. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? No one wants to
That's
see
his
that.
driver's license.
An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay, apparently we just really don't care. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Oh, so they ate the T-bone steaks too?
Something wrong?
I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know?
Like maybe the fact there's no bones? I can't say that I do. Oops. What's my slide button? There's my slide button. Okay, well, I guess that we will go in the trailer and see if there's anything in there. October 19th,
cloud.
Studio 2 trailer.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? 3 days ago. Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Anything in the trash can,
Also,
maybe?
They told her not to clean, remember?
Yeah. Let me flip through some of this stuff. Documents and papers. Changing the set. They spend a lot of money. Okay, well, I don't see anything new in there, so, and you're not going to talk to me, even if I tried. So...
You're not a cloud.
Oh yeah, and I can't get into Studio 1 because I gave her my key. So I guess we go to the employee area. October 19th, Global Studios employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either.
Have the cast gone.
I did want to see them filming, just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there are any other clues lying around.
Oh, Gumshoe's back.
Oh no!
Yeah. No, don't touch it.
Eek.
No, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I'm still alive.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
Mommy. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. I'm a star.
Dramatique,
Patrick
indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Let's have a chat.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
Well, for a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy named Bill gave me some testing solutions. This reacts to the sleeping pills. See, if there's traces, it'll change color. Ooh, like a rainbow.
Wow. Well, Second Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
No. Well, now, everything in due time, pal.
Show us, show us.
Dot. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright.
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Alright, we have our steak plate added to the court record. How goes your investigation?
To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. I bet you can guess who that someone is. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think? What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
How is Edgeworth doing, anyway?
His hairline is slowly receding. Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He yelled at me, and he pinched me, and he was in the waiting room, and he crushed his paper cup with a hot coffee in it, and it landed on
Whoa.
my shoe. Talk about burns, pal. My little toesies. Poor little toes.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Edgy boy indeed.
Crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's print on the bottle.
Ooh.
So that means...
Will Powers was poisoned! Yeah, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. Dun, dun, dun.
So I was right! Alright, we got our sleeping pill bottle back on the court record. I don't think I have anything for you to take a look at, my dude. Thank you
It's
for
a
giving me
jealous
those.
actor against another jealous actor.
Guess we'll look in the
what
dressing
it
room.
is.
Oh, hello!
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Not according to yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. I'm not reading from a teleprompter right now. Just keep looking at my eyes. This week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. Wink,
What?
wink.
No!
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yeah.
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh. I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What a shame. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? ... Oh, ... I guess the rumor must be true then.
Rumor? What rumor? What the rumor?
Dramatic head turn. Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer. had some kind of hold on Hammer. He was holding the hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently. So blackmail, lots of blackmail.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt.
Girl,
Dirt,
spill that
you know,
tea.
bad stuff. Okay, I'm gonna spill that tea, maybe.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming.
This studio just seems cursed.
Yeah, what the hell, man? After that, they never used Studio 2 again. Internal screaming. They left the film set the way it was too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then?
Well, what do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai?
Sorry, Maya.
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No.
Girl, it's just a TV show, there'll be more. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its program. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. They want to live on the edge. They want to be on HBO.
Why?
HBO. They pay money. I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
Even though they pay real good. The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. How convenient! They want it quiet. You understand? Wink, wink.
How can they just do that? What about all the kids that love the Steel Samurai?
They don't care about children, they care about money. I mean, it's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll grow up and watch Steel Samurai on HBO. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, then they'll be heartbroken for sure. By they, I mean me. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. I know what to present.
Yeah. Take that! And this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids loved the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so that some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
I do have ultra rare premium supercards. You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for
Nothing.
starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about 5 years ago. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Oh, Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, that's not important. The producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
We don't they'll be pulled up with that, right? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. You know, cancels.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? This old bag. She was here at the studios back then, you know.
Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Alright.
She won't.
Let's do our best. Alright, so let's see if there's anything. No, nothing more to ask him.
What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
Wow.
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Shit.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. He's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. We should go. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. You know, like maybe 6 feet.
Yeah. Alright, let's ask her about 5 years ago. How well do you think this is gonna go over?
Extremely poorly.
Let's do it.
We're not screaming.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh, we did it now.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to.
Oh, right.
Penny Nichols.
Okay.
Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
With a snapper! Judging up dirt on someone's house like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
I do have that. Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Goldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. We're gonna give her the sleeping pill bottle. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Oh shit, sorry. My iPad tried to escape.
No!
You got this, Sam.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights.
Alright, where's proof that he used those pills on Powers? Here's a steak plate. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Hi, Ben.
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. Don't ask me why I'm just holding a dirty plate around. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
That's the sound I imagine she's making. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Wow.
This is old bag.
Tell me
Okay.
why.
You win. I'll talk.
Please tell me that I won about 8 more times. I love to hear those words.
I'm tired. See, tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Of course she does. The mafia.
Wow.
She silenced that paparazzi.
You thought that she was going to kill someone for liability, but you're surprised about mafia connections?
Not surprised.
Unscathed.
That was the beginning. And it only went downhill from here. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. This old bag? Hold on a minute. I'm not done talking. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
Huh? A photograph? The hell do you have a photograph of a murderer for? Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there.
With a tennis racket?
Right.
He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Alright, we now have our 5-year-old photo.
Pretty good.
Oh, Vasquez!
This is getting deep.
Hi, take a look at this. She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old bag.
Why do you people keep asking questions if you already know the answer? Old?
She means the security lady, Mrs. Oldbag, Nick. You dumbass.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me.
Wow, finally.
Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. She's gonna kill us.
We finna die.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Okay.
Grab something.
There's some flowers here. Okay, I know we've had this conversation. This fence looks dangerous. We now know someone has fallen on it, but apparently we don't give a shit yet. Let's go inside the trailer.
You came.
That's not reassuring.
Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Huh? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Rude.
Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But you're the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean? I don't like where this is going all of a sudden.
Must I spell everything out for you, simpleton? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
A murder.
Oh no. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I meant. Or what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Can you prove it 5 years later?
Just... Would you have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? If I had him hard, believe you. If I ran him hard, believe you me. but the security lady said it was an accident.
Cloud him.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't.
Because the mafia.
The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Good thing I'm gonna light it up with my cigarette. Give it to me. Now.
No, run away! Run away, Nick!
Oh shit, oh shit.
Oh fuck, we're gonna die!
Well, this has gone very bad very quickly.
Oh
Really fast.
shit! Oh, we're gonna die!
Who are they? And where did they come from?
We're lawyers.
Professionals.
Professional what?
They're good at erasing various things. Shit. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial is tomorrow. How unfortunate.
Were they hiding under the... What?
I don't know where
She
did.
was hiding. The shame you'll have to miss it.
No!
Tell me why.
Tell me why!
Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going.
Damn.
So long, friends.
Is this the
My
bad
brother
end?
friend, boys, a race away.
No.
No!
We gonna die, y'all. It's only the second.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Hell yeah, I got you!
Oh! This match has saved our lives. Oh!
Hold it right there, bitch. I heard everything, Belle.
There's a
So you're not
much better
Belle.
question of asking why do you keep listening in at doors, but you know what? I don't care at the moment.
The basket. You're coming down to the precinct with me now. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
I'd like to point out it's him against 4 mafia people.
Right? Just
Right.
because he's a cop doesn't mean he's safe.
Yeah.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna cry in the corner with a tub of ice cream. Hey, you okay now? Are you peeing on yourself? Me too.
There's
Sorry, I
only a
was
little
late
pee,
with
it's
my-
fine.
Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I should have had backup. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Thank God.
Detective Gumshoe. Sorry. Tim is being a dick. Thank you. I was really scared.
Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. ...
Detective
Okay.
Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. So it's just wondering. Fine. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. Not die. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Yeet.
Well, Nick. It looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Alright. We have made it through. This was a short one.
Right. Well,
Since we
almost
did-
died today.
Oh my god. Since we did wrap up a little bit early, do you guys want to discuss your new theories? Do you have new theories?
Okay.
Okay,
It's
cool.
formulated. We're not full like Galaxy Brain yet. But we're getting there. So obviously this has something to do with the mafia now.
Mhm.
Right? That's a pretty easy conclusion. I'm thinking the guy that Hammer killed was either in the mafia or maybe was like Dee's like sweetheart or some shit, you know, like she'd be real pissed that he died. And then or maybe like I don't know, she owned him and now she needs somebody else to boss around. I don't know. Whatever. She's pissed.
Okay.
So
She needs a new boy toy.
yeah, she needs somebody new to boss her around. And so
Damn.
he does something.
She
It takes
petty.
him 5 years to thoroughly piss her off enough that she has the mob kill him.
Oh shit.
And then now we're here.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So I think that the question that we haven't answered yet is what was Hammer doing in the Steel Samurai costume?
Oh my
Looking
god, I forgot about
fine.
Because remember, we were supposed to
Hmm.
answer that, and I think that we are going home after our near-death experience.
that. Yeah.
Right. Just peed a
See it.
little. It's fine. Well,
Look, we needed new
again, maybe
pants.
he was. Maybe
Mhm.
he knows that she has ties to the mafia, so he wore the biggest costume with armor that he knew about in the studio to face her in case he ran into her homies, and instead of him killing her, he got killed by the mafia. Yeah.
I have a new theory.
Okay.
Oh.
I just like had this like epiphany.
Galaxy
So
Brain is working.
yeah, we're expanding. We're in different universes now. We're just it's everywhere. So, in my original theory,
Mhm.
I said that Will Powers was the one that was meant to be killed.
Mhm.
Thus, why they attacked the Steel Samurai.
Mhm.
So I think Hammer knew about this because Dee is going to talk about whatever she wants in front of him because she owns him. So he drugs Powers and gets him out of the way and sacrifices himself. So that's why he takes the costume.
Well, that's so nice of him.
Yeah, so that's my new theory. It's much better than liability monkey.
Do you think that do you think that he had to drug him in order to do that?
Well,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know. People get real
What if
stupid
they
when
became
their
best
lives are threatened.
buddies? They could have become bestest buddies
They
ever.
they could have been best friends.
Yes. And he took one
Or
for the team.
no, that doesn't explain why he'd have the costume. I don't know. Because I was like, or
No.
maybe they
To look
they
fabulous.
no. I have too many thoughts now.
Yes. Damn.
I mean, at least we did manage to answer one of the questions the judge assigned to us as homework, which is who
Yeah.
killed him. We know that D. Vasquez has something to do with it.
Yeah.
We also know
The
that
mafia.
Salmonella was in the same place and will do literally anything she asks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Jack
So-
Hammer knew that she was in Studio 2 because he knew about the bigwigs there. For some reason, dressed up in the Steel Samurai costume and went there. Which I don't know why you would dress up someone else and go to your boss during a giant meeting unless you want to lose your job, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has the mafia and he need to protect himself.
Like, more power
Yeah.
to him. Plus, we still haven't figured out how she killed him and got him to Studio 1.
Yeah.
The van.
But I said, do you see all those guys? Yeah, and the van.
They drove there.
And no one saw
And then,
the van and them unloading
um,
the van with the dead body.
okay, or she has underground floorboards. I don't know. The mafia has shit. I don't know.
Plus, if you remember correctly, Mr. Monkey was blocking the path until 4 o'clock. The van could not.
Mhm.
A person probably could have gotten around that, and that's just lazy storytelling that they said that they couldn't. I don't think a van could have unless you were getting some definite air.
The mafia killed the monkey too. That's it. That's my theory.
That's it. We've solved it.
Yes.
Mafia had it out for Mr.
case
Monkey.
closed.
Yep.
He's the real victim.
Oh.
Mr. Monkey's the real victim here.
Mr. Monkey did nothing wrong.
Right. Why aren't we holding a funeral for him, huh? Like, damn.
I think because he's
Disrespect.
probably going to be fixed after this. I think he's just
Yeah.
out of commission a little bit. He's in a coma. in two pieces.
He's feeling a little broken inside.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He's still broken up right now. It's fine.
Damn. But yeah, I felt that. Yes. And again, Cody, the little boy, said when he was looking and peeking and stuff, there was someone who was tall and skinny there. Who else is tall and skinny? D. Vasquez. Oh, yeah, exactly.
I don't know that you
There
could
we
call
go.
D. Vasquez tall in comparison to the Steel
But to
Samurai.
to a second grader.
But
True.
she was,
But also,
Yeah.
I don't think she doesn't seem like the kind of person to get her hands dirty.
yeah, so maybe Salmonella did do it on her orders.
Well, there we go.
He's like, I'm not gonna touch him, you do it. And he's like, but I don't want to. And she's like, I got the mafia. And he's like, I want to all of a sudden. Yeah.
To be fair, if you were going to describe Salmonella, a tall, thin dude would not be my first description of him.
No.
Also, I probably would have
Tyler
said
Sweat.
something about the fact that he had a visible sweat puddle and you could hear him breathe. But
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. Salmonella in general makes me very uncomfortable.
yeah,
He does.
yeah.
That
He's
man
a
is,
icky man.
hmm Plus, we haven't even gotten into the assistant or, because
Yeah.
we don't know. She could have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been the security lady. Not in the
Mhm.
Steel Samurai costume, obviously, but
Yeah.
she could have been involved. We already know she was deleting photos, so.
Well, everyone here apparently is trying to protect D. Vasquez. Like, literally everyone said something about protecting the producer. And I'm like, what's so great about her? Like, okay, yeah, she produced money or whatever, and hits or whatever, but like, at the end of the day, she's still a human being, y'all. Like, I don't know, man.
Somehow I don't
know.
think they see it that way.
Okay.
Like, I really want to know. So, they have one dead dude, and they changed from doing kids' shows. We know that Jack Hammer was an action star. So 5 years ago, did they suddenly transition into making kids' shows because someone died?
Yeah.
Is that the
That makes
only
sense.
time they change their programming is when someone dies?
Yes.
We have to kill somebody before we can change genre.
And so they did.
There we go. We have
Aw.
motive for Dee Vasquez. She was very tired of writing kids' shows, of producing kids' shows.
There you go.
We figured it out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
there's the other
proud.
question of why did she kill him that we haven't
Because
answered either.
reasons.
Yeah, she had no problems running his life for the last 5 years, so
The jury's still out on that one. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think we've got a lot of questions, and tomorrow's last day of trial. Or
Yep.
Tuesday's
We'll find
last
out.
day of trial.
Yep.
We'll
I'll
find
think about
that.
it over the weekend and then come up with some crazy theory.
Mm-hmm.
Again, no sleep for the wicked, or I don't know. Whatever it was. I don't know what it is. For the weary, for the wicked, what's the difference? Anyway. That was fun. We're gonna try to not die next time.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, luckily, when we're in the courtroom, there's, like, bailiffs and stuff, so I think we're mostly safe.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just the second that we step out after the trial, there might
Then
be
we're gonna get
snipers,
got.
you know.
We might
Well,
die.
okay, if
It's
we survive red white, like I think we could survive.
That's
Mafia.
true, yeah.
Right. The most unsuable man.
I will say that Red White didn't have an entire mafia at his beck and call.
True. He's not pretty enough.
Because let me just say, like, she said, hey, boys, and they were there.
Yeah.
Which, granted,
That's
someday
true.
I aspire to that level of power.
We know what you want.
But, yeah.
That's a mood, actually. Damn. Hey boys, snap. Hey,
Hey.
erase stuff for me.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so I think she might be a little bit more dangerous, if only because she can do that and Red White just threw a tantrum on the phone when we caught
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And punched us in the face.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
got punched I think twice.
That was sad. That was a sad day for him.
But to be fair, we did that for Maya. I don't feel nearly that invested in Will Powers.
Yeah.
If I got punched on this case, I'd probably just quit. Hey, dude, I know that we've gone through 2 days of trial already, but that dude just
Well, I
punched
don't
me
know
over
you like
this,
that.
and I'm not that ready. I'm not ready to make that level of commitment yet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, you ain't that cute. Bye.
So I'd like to recuse myself from this case.
Damn. We're so reliable.
All right, I think we are going to end it here unless someone has one more crazy theory they'd like to throw out.
No, I'll have one
I'm
by
good.
Tuesday, though.
All right.
Mhm.
So we will be back on
Don't let it
Tuesday
simmer.
with insane theories. I almost promise you. We'll see if our group chat this weekend just blows up. So next stream is Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. I want to put a 30 in there. It just being on the hour is a problem for me. So yeah, Tuesday we will be there. I think that this is a 1-day trial. I don't think we get into 2-day ones until the next episode, but at the very least, we will start the trial for Will Powers, and hopefully we'll win.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
We better. Yeah.
fingers crossed. Otherwise, the Steel Samurai really is no more. All right, so have a good night, everyone. Be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, all of that good shit, and we will be back with you on Tuesday. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.